What is up, awesome people? And welcome back to my Pokemon trading card game online card opening series. Alright, so this one is going to be a pretty unique episode. I'm actually going to not really focus on the card opening aspect of these videos. In the last episode, I made mention of the Radiance collection that the Legendary Treasures comes with. So I thought in this episode, instead of just going through and opening up the cards again, even though I'm a female, I'm supposed to multitask. I was originally going to try and open up cards, but I tend to focus more on giving out information than I do actually what I'm doing on the screen. So, I was trying to think of a better way of doing this, but I guess the easiest way to do it is bring up the Legendary Treasures pack. Actually, no. The easiest way to do it probably would be this. And do that. And then I can just work from there. Alrighty, so what I wanted to do in this episode was give a bit more of a explanation on the actual expansion itself, because it's a pretty unique expansion in my own opinion, because of the subset that it's got. And as I've said, I've already completed the subset, which is finally answered why Legendary Treasures is appearing on my complete list. Alrighty, so I've actually jumped on Bulbapedia and I've dug up a bit of information on this whole expansion. Alright, so it's the final main expansion from the English Black and White series, or the trading card game. It was actually released as a subset in Japanese, which is quite funny. So there's 140 cards in this, but in the Japanese one it only had 99, so in total set number, this is actually the 58th expansion to come out, which is absolutely amazing. And the funny thing is, I can still remember opening up one of the original sets when I was a kid. So the whole description that Legendary Treasures had when it first came out was: legends lost or recovered, buried treasures are found in the Pokemon trading card Black and White Legendary Treasures expansion. Pokemon you've never seen them will dazzle you. Discover new Pokemon EX as well as return of mighty champions. Find new trainer cards to revolutionize your battle strategy, command your forces and drive onward to victory. Locate the scattered jewels of the Radiant collection and all above. Hunt for the golden glimmers that signify an amazing find, which of course is the full gold art Reshiram and Zekrom, which I've actually pulled both of them. One from an actual card opening series episode and a Viewer Appreciation Sunday video, which was the very first one, which awesome. Another big thank you to V-Leaf for that as well. Alright, so as I probably mentioned, Legendary Treasures is the 11th and final Black and White series expansion, was released on November blah 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 blah. And for those who just want to know, November 6, 2013, wasn't released until like frickin' recently in Australia, well, where I live anyway, so I didn't actually know it existed until like a couple of months ago. Legendary Treasures featured over 130 cards based on and contained cards released in the Japanese equivalent EX Battle Boost. So that was actually called Battle Boost in Japanese, released on July 13th, 2013. Damn, that's a big gap between frickin' our release date in America or Australia. I don't know about Australia, to be honest. But July, that's the 6th or 7th month of the year, and November being the 11th. Damn, that's 4 months difference. In addition to the cards released in the Japanese Shiny Collection, released February 1st, 2013, which I think is another subs collection, and the Mewtwo vs Genesect deck kit, which I think may have been like a special thing, released on the same day as EX Battle Boost. The English release features a subset known the Radiant Collection that contains the 25 cards from the Japanese Shiny Collection, now printed in English. Radiant Collection cards, similar to its Shiny Collection equivalent, has a special coding and foil patterns that have their own numbering, all numbers prefixed by RC and rarity scheme. So the example that I pulled up in the last episode was Purloin. So the examples of like the foil foil patterns was this one. So as you can see, this is like just a normal common card, but all Radiant Collection cards had something like this, which is pretty cool. And as I said, Purloin's example for its rarity was RC13 out of RC25, which is pretty cool. I'll go through like a list of them at the end of this as well. So, Legendary Treasures expansion, for the first time since Neo Revolution, and only the second time in the Pokemon trading card game history, is a set that does not have any associated theme decks. Instead, there are themed decks based on the Pokemon X and Y starter Pokemon, released the same day as the expansion and starting off the X and Y series of the card game. So, judging by this, it was released around the same time as the X and Y themed decks in Japan, I think. So these themed decks are being released on November 8th, the same day as the X and Y being insects in Japan. So that would have tied in with the X and Y starter decks, which I covered a couple of episodes ago, actually. This expansion, the Japanese equivalents EX Battle Boost and Shiny Collection, feature reprints with alternative artwork from throughout the entirety of the Black and White series. The two Japanese releases are the first to be described as concept packs instead of being considered main expansions. The main difference between a concept pack and a main expansion is that the concept pack cards don't necessarily feature rarities, though they both still featured Pokemon EX and secret cards, which is why all of Legendary Treasures has familiar EX cards and designs throughout the entire collection. So, example, as I mentioned for the Kyurem EX card, or the, I'm going to bring them all up actually, Kyurem EX, Lugia EX was from Plasma something, Mew was from Dark Explorers, I know that. There is also Mewtwo EX, which is right back from Dark Explorers. Examples of those, one of them, there was Zekrom and Reshiram. They actually have the similar alternate full arts as they did in the Black and White series. The only difference in this one is that they're full art gold. So if you can actually see the artwork behind it, or if you actually own the actual card in real life, you'll actually see that it's very similar to what they are in the Black and White collection. So I'll just quickly bring that up. Black and White, no, the original. We want down to the bottom. So there's a Zekrom full art, and unfortunately the new update, I can't actually see the Zekrom artwork very well, but just imagine that gold. That's what the legendary secret art is for Zekrom. Alright, so that's just a bit of a quick revision on that. In total, Legendary Treasures feature 13 Pokemon EX and 7 full art cards. 10 of these Pokemon EX are reprints from previous expansions, as I just mentioned, while the other 3, Chandelure EX, Excadrill EX, and Meloetta EX, are brand new. Okay. Chandelure EX and Excadrill EX are although normally evolved Pokemon, are featured as basic Pokemon. The promotional artwork for this expansion switches from being illustrated. Okay, that one you didn't really need to know about. The additional cards were Dinos, all from League, so I think there's like a Dino card in here somewhere. That is a League card. Apparently not, unless it doesn't have it. This is probably from like, actually they may not even feature it. And there's also Bianca, which should be a trainer card as League card as well. Yes, there is. So there's the League card. So it's got the holo and everything. It's got the League sticker on it. So that was the other additional card. That was from the Pokemon League Froakie season in January 2014. I'm not 100% sure about this Dino that they're talking about. It's not showing up on my uncollected part. But yeah, so as I said, I think I gave Lane and Trivial about Tangler. It's actually not in the Japanese collection for it that I could actually see. No, Tangler wasn't in it. Tangrowth wasn't in it either. Looks like Cherubi wasn't. Carnivine wasn't. But yeah, there's like interesting things like that. As I mentioned a bit earlier, the Japanese set only had 99 cards in it. The English set had 140. And the part that we wanted to know was the Radiant Collection series. So I'll see if I've got them. So there was the first one, Snivy. So Snivy, it was RC. There we go, RC1 out of RC25. So Snivy was the first one. That is the first Radiant Collection card. Next up was Servine. So SRVIN. Servine would be that one. So RC out of RC25. And then Superior would be the last one, of course. So Superior. Oops, Superior. Haha, I'm so calling my Superior Superior now. Superior. There we are. So as I said, that was the Radiant Collection Superior, RC3 out of RC25. It's an uncommon card. Number 4 is Growlithe. I think I know the Growlithe card actually. So Growlithe, yep, Growlithe is RC4. And then we have Torchic, if I can spell properly, Torchic. So RC5 is Torchic. Piplup is RC6. So Pip, RC6, yep, so that's the Piplup from Radiant Collection. Oh yuck, Scumchew's in its collection, of course it is. Oh, bugger. There we go. Ew, Scumchew. RC7 is Pikachu. RC8 is Ralts. Maybe that one. RC8 Ralts. So that was definitely a big giveaway. Big giveaway. Frick, I couldn't say that. Okay, so next is Curlia, which would be, just I'll guess, that one. Yep, RC9 is Curlia. Alright, so next is Gardevoir. I think I spelled that wrong. Let's do that. Gardevoir is RC10. Then we have Meloetta EX. So it'd be that one. Yep, RC11. Followed up by a Stunfisk. I know this one as well. Stunfisk would be that one. RC12. Alright, so from there we have Purloin, which I showed as the example. Oops, I didn't spell it right. Alright, so that's RC13. RC14 is EV. So that's RC14 EV. And then we have Teddy Ursa. Whoops, Teddy. Oops. Okay, can't spell. RC15 is Teddy Ursa, and Ursaring is RC16. RC17, I'm losing track, Ordino. So that's RC17. RC18 is Mancino, followed up by probably Cincino. But I'm going to scroll down for a second. Alright, Mancino, sorry. Oops, that one. RC80, Mancino. And then of course we have Cincino. That one. RC19. Followed by Elise. Which would be that one, RC20. And then we would go from that to Shaman as RC21. So Shaman EX is RC21. Followed by Reshiram, which would be full art as well. I thought that was actually EX. Reshiram 22 for Radiant Collection. Then we have that annoying Emolga. God damn you, I've got 6 of you already. RC23. RC24 is Mew. So you're from Radiant Collection as well, 24. And 25 is Meloetta EX. There we are, 25. So they're the 25 cards from the Radiant Collection series. I just gotta have a quick look at something. Zek. Nah, you're from actual Legendary Treasures. Alrighty, so that's basically the Radiant Collection series. I was originally going to put up a list for the entire thing, but I just thought out of own curiosity, I'd just have a quick look and see if I actually had them all, which I actually do, which is really cool. So that's why Legendary Treasures is popping up as complete, is because of Radiant Collection. So I've completed the subset and I'm happy. So that's just going to clear up all the confusion there about that collection for those who actually did collect it in real life as well, and probably would have noticed that the collection tag would have been a bit different to Legendary Treasures. Alrighty, so just to make it a card opening, let's actually open up one. So yeah, this has kind of been a bit a dragged out series of information. Not really much card opening has gone on. Look at that, we put another Radiant Collection card. So for the online version, all Radiant Collection cards will pop up here. Your Reverse Holo will pop up there, and your Rare will pop up there. So Magikarp, Oshawott, Natu, Tepig, Cherubi, Dragon, Ralts, Shaman, EX. We got Cincino, Reverse Holo, and Tangrowth as the Rare. Alrighty, so that's it for this episode. As I said, sorry for all the talking. I really just wanted to explain that because I thought it was really cool when I just wanted to put it out there as well and just show off the subset as well. So really now my main focus is the actual main collection of the series and just trying to boil all that down. So next episode we'll go back to card opening and focus on that mainly. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!